Hey guys, what's up? My name is Ayomide Tayo AOT2, and you're welcome to another great, wonderful, exciting, explosive episode of 234
Wow.
Essential Podcast. Yeah, Ayomide Tayo AOT2 here, and you just heard the lovely voice of my co-host.
Hi guys, it's Ugochi the Igbo Stallion. Today I take the stallion on. How you doing? Trust you're okay. Back
Yep,
like we
yep,
never
yep.
left.
Yeah, we didn't leave. We are still here in the Federal Republic
Eh,
of Nigeria, doing wonderful
Listen,
things. Yep, yep,
as
yep.
always.
Thank you guys for listening to us the last episode. We really appreciate it. If you've not listened to that episode, just quick catch up and you get to listen to what we said last week. If you're a long time listener, thanks for joining us once again. If you're a first time listener, welcome. 234 Essential is that podcast that helps you break down the Nigerian experience, helps you navigate life in this great, entertaining, confusing country of ours
Simulation.
that Lord Lugard called Nigeria. Yeah.
The Niger
And if you want to
area.
send us fan mail, or if you have affairs of the heart that you want us to help you dissect, intersect, modulate, intercept, and everything, you can
Love
send it to
it.
us at family@234essential.com. Just put release therapy as the title, and it will get read on the podcast. Thank you very much.
Love it. Also, if you don't follow us on any social media platform, I advise that you do. Follow us on every social media platform at 234 Essential Podcast. Also, listen to our previous episode, why we should not be laughing, because we should
Mhm.
not be laughing, even though it
We
was
should not be
funny.
laughing.
But
Yes.
yes, please listen, follow us, leave comments, share with your friends and family. It's always going to be an exciting time on 234 Essential. So be sure to stay locked in everywhere.
Best believe.
Yep.
Best believe.
Love it.
Okay, let's dip into the mailbag. Night Post is here. Night Post they've not they didn't go on strike. Shout out to them. Shout out to
Love
them.
it.
Uh,
There
yeah,
was no
so I'll
need
take.
now. No need for them
There
to
was
go
no
on
need, Sha.
strike.
Yes, that's true, Sha.
Yeah,
There
there
was no
was
need for them to.
holiday. Life was simple
4 day, four
but
day
sweet.
holiday. Yeah,
You
very
get it?
sweet.
Yeah,
Okay,
no need for them to misbehave. Shout out
first
to
fan
Nana, by
mail.
the way.
Shout out to Nana. Anyway, who's enjoying himself when we are recording, but he needs to enjoy
Love it.
himself. Yeah.
So
All right,
life be.
this is from Sam Marvin, not gay, just Sam Marvin. LAOT2, AOT2 and Ugochi. Thank you for the insightful analysis on Afemi Funa, the movie. I
I'll
previously thought
fight
that
you
the
too.
first it did happen. Sorry, we won Nigeria. I previously thought that the first to arrive will be the first to leave, but I now understand that it's the master who knows when someone is ready to be free and start their own journey. Thank you for understanding
Yep.
what we said. Regarding the last episode, you are right. We should not be laughing. We might seem to have no choice but to laugh amidst the chaos. With the constant struggles we face, naira fluctuations, food shortages, fuel scarcity, security threats from unknown government and Boko Haram, it's essential to find solace in laughter. Thank goodness for skits! Exclamation
I
mark.
tell
Have a
you.
blessed day. Yeah, so shout out to all the skit makers there. They're the ones keeping
Listen.
us a little bit sane, ahead above water else. It doesn't that
Madness.
a hungry man is a what? An angry man.
Honestly, by now, if I don't butcher like 7 people collectively, at least every day is two people supposed to be dropping. At
Mhm.
least 2 people. But
Yes.
yeah.
We thank God for the laughters.
I has found this new skit maker that makes him laugh, and the person is speaking Igbo, which
See,
makes it more interesting for me.
it's
The
not even
fact that
see
the skit is
the
in Igbo.
original video. You see the original video is
Yeah,
funny. Because if you watch the original, if anybody has seen the original video, this man carries
yeah.
able-bodied men and women, fathers and mothers.
I
You
love
know
it.
all those secondary schools that have big football field, public secondary school that have
Yes.
a field, but the grass is not plenty. He now
Mm-hmm.
carried them under hot sun to sit down, and he was teaching them reproduction with very,
I
very
love it.
colorful, very, very colorful and graphic drawings of the male anatomy and the female anatomy. Now,
Please, I need to see this.
the spice is that he is now saying it in Igbo. He'll first say it in English, right? Then
Yeah.
at some parts he will
Yeah.
just pepper with Igbo, and I'll just be laughing.
I swear.
Then, as they normally do on TikTok, other guys will now jump on it, and now
On the
do
audio.
their jump on the audio,
Mm-hmm.
and there's this guy that jumps on the audio. Oh my, that guy! Anytime I see that video, I just like, the guy is insane, insane.
No.
So say today today I thought I no go miss biology class. Say Okada jam me, but I thought I go. Oh my god! Let me see if I can
Are you
find
about to play
one.
one?
I think I can find one. I think I saved one.
Do you,
Um,
do you want to do that? Do you remember that one about the one that he said his girlfriend finally asked a question in biology class? Is it that one?
let me thank God you reminded me because I think I sent it to you. But let me see if it was
Yes,
on TikTok
TikTok. It was on
or
TikTok.
okay. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, enjoy. Bear with us. Okay,
Please.
what's your question? Okay, sir, this Obo here. Yes. Said is that the deepness is like that of ocean, that is very, very deep. Yes. The
I love it.
yes. Very deep. Very, very deep, my dear. Okay, I'm a woman. Yes. And I should know better. Yes. I've been doing a shower for the past 20 years. 20 years? Yes. But my own Ochioho is not as deep as this one. So how true is your statement? Well, no, you said it's very, very deep. Like you said, you've been doing for the past 20 years now. I've been doing that. My sister, you are gone because this one that we draw here is only 10 years. Imagine how your own will be. So I don't know how I can answer your question. This is the boy of somebody who has done a show for only 10 years. Only 10 years. If you want to describe that of 20 years, that means you have to elaborate it. It will no more be Obo, it will be something we will call Bermuda Triangle. Can I say Bermuda Triangle? Abanyango,
What?
Abanyefu,
Abanyefu.
Bermuda Triangle. That is all for today. Thank you, class.
I love
See,
it.
it's when he does that call and response. Everybody say, "I don't know. I'll lose it. I'll lose it." See, guys, just go on TikTok if you want to know. Follow Edisiri Albert. He's the guy that does like the pop. He jumps on it, so from there
Yeah.
you can now find the real video. More.
Yeah.
The latest video, he said he's going to start. He said that they should get ready. That exam is coming in the next 2 weeks, so that they should start
I
preparing.
love it.
I say, God have mercy. The guy should not stop this series. He should just continue. I'm begging him.
Keep
It's just too
going.
funny. It's just too funny. Oh God,
No,
no, no, no,
cracks
no,
me up so much.
madness. Yeah,
May God bless our skit makers, Sha. Thank you so much for giving
yeah.
us
So,
laughs. J on Air
cause
is my current release on
Jay on here
Instagram.
is.
Every
I don't think Jay on here sleeps
unhinged.
because when something
No,
trends, he's already done a video. Like, bro, how fast are you? Like, guy.
immediately,
Yeah,
immediately. No,
Jay
and
on
the
Jay on here
costumes.
is mad. Oh,
Do you get his costumes? The aptness of the caricature is too funny. Please,
yeah,
I'm loving it every time. Jay is definitely my new release on socials. But yeah,
yeah.
thank you.
Okay. Number two, this is from another man who is named after somebody in the New Testament and Old Testament. So this is Paul Samuel,
Big shout
double
out to
anointing,
Paul. Do you
two-factor
understand?
authentication. If one will enter, the second one will enter.
You know the difference.
Um, okay, so this one is about our president's swagger that he had last week on the Democracy Day. Tinubu's fall was quite amusing to me. Three laughing emojis with tears coming out from the smile from the eyes. I was watching the event live, feeling a mix of anger and bitterness towards the president and other corrupt politicians. And then suddenly he fell! Exclamation point. The first thing that came to my mind was Brother Bernard. Three laughing emojis. A few minutes later, I checked Twitter and it was ablaze with reactions. The four hilariously absurd, laughing with squinting eyes. I was sure the APC loyalists would come up with some excuse to defend him, and I wasn't disappointed. Three laughing emojis. Gullible people. What really got to
I
me was
said,
when he claimed in the video that he felt as an actor of obeisance. Three rolling laughing emojis with tears. It's always amusing how they try to defend the indefensible. As for the vice president, because I don't recognize him as my leader, who recently opened his 21 billion naira mansion, I'm speechless. However, I do believe he will face a similar fall soon, inshallah. Five laughing
what I mean?
emojis with tears rolling. DSS, please. No, it's just my voice. It's not me. So please,
It's
no, you will track.
not
It's not me. How
him.
can these people be so insensitive and corrupt? It is truly baffling. Last, we go there, all right, Sha. Keep doing the Lord's work, guys. Samuel Paul. Shout out to you, Samuel Paul. Thank you very much.
See,
And Sam Marvin for the emails. Love it.
I think that we need to give Samuel Paul like a huge shout out because he's been consistently sending us fan mails back to back for like
Yes.
a couple of episodes now.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
big shout out to Mr. Samuel
Big one.
Paul.
Big
Thank
one
you
to
for
you, my brother.
listening. Do you
Yeah.
understand? It's so good to hear feedback on the like previous episode on the new episode because like it shows that like people are following up and listening and paying attention to what's going on. So thank you so
Mhm.
much for that vote of confidence via
Thank you
your
very
fan
much.
mail.
Honorables,
Yes,
thank
yes,
you
yes.
very much. Thank you very much. Okay,
E
so it's catch up time. Ugochi, how
I
was your week? You gave me a small
think
spoiler in case I don't know if you want to share with
exactly.
the fans, with the
I
people
think I'll
listening.
share some parts of it because I think we should
Okay,
also talk
the
about it
PG
before we,
the PG version of
yeah.
it. Okay, it's good.
Yeah, the PG version. Do you get what I mean? First of all, I want to say a big thank you to everybody who listens to 234 and people who like recurrently who regularly listen to 234. We couldn't drop the episode yesterday because I wasn't feeling good. I had caught a bug and wasn't feeling well at all. But I mean, we'll come to that. My week was good. Um, I made a tough decision for myself and I followed through with it. Um, how do I put this now without being too much? Okay. I had been in a space where I was very uncomfortable with certain things that were going on around me, and I thankfully was able to choose myself. And so that was good. Was it easy? No. Did it hurt like shit, like crazy? But I mean, I had to choose myself first. And also just like accept the reality of where I was and how I was feeling and follow through with it. Trust me, waiting on a date sync, no be really waiting it be, but you get it. Anyway, yeah, it was a good week. Nothing eventful pretty much through the course of the week, but I had a great Salah break. Very eventful. I'm also in an era, I don't know, shout out to all my ladies out there who find self care as a means of relaxation. I don't think we talk about that enough.
Yeah.
I spent my week doing a lot of self care, some self care. Went to change my nails, did a pedi. Normally I would have gone to wax, but I didn't go. And then something happened as well during the course of the week.
Mm.
Um,
Mm, mm,
I got my
mm.
first tattoo.
Hey, look at that! Look at that!
Honestly, do you know I almost forgot that that happened recently. I got my
Yeah,
first tattoo. Um, if you follow me on social media, I probably already seen it. Um, it's a four-letter word, and if you, it's a part of my surname. I mean, that's where you commonly have heard it. But of course, it goes deeper than that. Amo means sun, light,
yeah.
brightness, sunshine. Yeah, it has very significant meanings to me away from the fact that it's a part of my surname. It wasn't even because of my surname. I'd had an encounter last year that had brought the word sun and light very much into my life, and I thought it was important for me to remind myself of the light that I bring into the world, the light that I am, the light that God has given me, and the light that resonates, the light of God that resonates through me as well. Just this, is just a brief meaning of the word. So I got a tattoo. Very, very glad that it happened. You know when they tell you that, oh, tattoos are painful,
Yeah, yeah.
it's a lie. I don't. Well, let me not say it's a lie. I think
Maybe
depending
the
on the
guy is
part of your
skilled.
body. No, I
Also,
think
yeah,
it
it depends
depends
on
on
the
the
part
part
of the
of your
body too.
body. Yeah, that
Oh
you're getting
yes,
the
yeah.
tattoo. If it's
Mm-hmm.
close to like a vein or a bone, then it's really difficult.
Yeah.
But like it's really painful rather, but every other thing really doesn't hurt. I promise you that in my mind I amplified the pain way more than the actual pain of the tattoo. And so when the needle got to my skin, I was like, what? Is this it? Really? I thought it was going to be worse. Trust me,
Mhm.
it's, it's more painful to have an injection than that. Like, it's more painful to get injected than it is to have a tattoo, in my
Mm.
opinion.
Okay.
Honestly, like, my honest opinion about this first experience. It was really interesting. And I think it was important also for me because it was one thing that I've always wanted to do, but never really got around to doing it. And so much has happened. It's a transitioning period for me, and it's just really great to see all these things happening right now. I'm not upset looking at it on my skin. I'm ecstatic about it actually.
Oh shit.
Uh, so that happened. Nana actually messaged me when he saw it and said I should give the whole breakdown on
No shit.
how I entered the Uber to how I got to where I was going
Producer
to
at
and how I got
large. Producer
I
at
swear.
large. Thank you very much for
I
your
swear.
for your contribution.
I swear. Nana was like, he's going to listen to it on the pod. I promise you. Big shout out to my friend Ada. She actually gifted me the
The
tattoo
session.
session. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was great. I was going to chicken out at first, to be honest, because I was like, oh my god, I don't think I'm ready for this pain. Oh, for my ladies out there, if you wax, then trust me, like the tattoos are nothing. You would cry from waxing than you would from a tattoo. And guess what? If you don't cry from waxing, then what is this? What are we talking about? This is nothing.
Yeah.
But yeah, so my friend gifted it to me. I was going chicken out, but then I had to make a conscious effort, and I said, what is it? I actually want to try it. I have piercings, and I pierce my ears. Like I pierce my body. Why am I not trying to get this? So I did, and I followed through with it, and great experience for sure. Had a great time. Had it done at a business called Inkstrada. It's in VI,
Mm.
it's on Legali. Yeah, really cute. A
Please get
Filipino
tattoo on the
tattoo.
island. No go get tattoo for Mushin. I beg you the name of
Please don't
God.
kill me. I know that
What
when
do you
we're
call
growing
it
up, we used to
again?
see like
Ink what?
Inkstrada.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
think
you can continue.
yeah. Um a Filipino guy, great guy, really tried to make me very calm.
Yeah.
Um it was gentle, nothing. It was really good. I don't know. I had no bad experience at all.
Mm.
And after that, um I tried to do some meetings. I had some really amazing calls last week that sort of sets the tone for that is going to set the tone for a couple of things that I've been
Okay.
sitting on for a while.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just hopeful, fingers crossed. If it doesn't fall through, I'm not even gonna be mad. But you know that moment of that awakening moment where you're just like, aha, that eureka moment, exactly.
Yeah.
Got that this week. So it was really chilled, and especially because it wasn't something I was looking for. Like I wasn't looking forward to it, and it happened. Um, you guys call what you want from anybody. Don't say, "Oh, I'm afraid to call my price." Call the price. Anybody that doesn't want to pay is not your customer. Let it go. Call the
Mm-hmm.
price. I learned that this week. I am going to ask you that. What you learned this week? Call the price, call money by his name. It's no shame, because your bills are not ashamed to come to you. So don't be ashamed to put a price on your professionalism, on your expertise, on what you know. Do that. Um, what else? Yeah. Then to crown the Salah break, of which I didn't get any Salah meat. Nobody gave me. I don't have any Muslim friends as it appears. Or the Muslim
Okay.
people in my life love to give me Salah meats. I'm crying deep inside. I'm behaving like I'm okay, but deep down, I'm hurting and I'm crying. Literally, I'm
Yeah.
really crying. I'm weeping. I'm screaming. I crowed. It really hurts
Mm.
me. And I'm saying all of this with emphasis because I want them to know that I'm really in pains. I'm in deep pains because please.
Oshe. Oshe.
Nobody gave me I swear, nobody gave me salami, but it was my family friend, childhood friend, turned a year older some days ago and I got invited out. That was nice. Had a
Mm-hmm.
great time. My 30 plus body of course gave way. I know I had promised that I wasn't going to take alcohol anymore, you guys. I took alcohol and I slept off inside the lounge. I slept.
Gang, 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 gang.
Listen, I know normally na me they dance pass. If I may see if you know me, know I'm a stepper on a good day. If I bring up my mind, I did dance. But I don't they dance. Based on say one or two pressures where prayer was happening on the table. I now decided to dive into more into the liquor bottle and I passed out. Very sad. I'm not
Oh,
embarrassed in any way, interestingly. I'm not even close to
you
being
know, you know
embarrassed.
nobody again.
You understand? Because see, stranger, what stranger is going, see, I don't care what stranger has to say because now me they take care of myself at this point. I beg, if it pain you, I beg, come meet me for house, come tell me say sorry. But yeah, it was a nice time. I had a great time out. Big shout out to Adam, mommy Ire at this point, and her husband. They were really great hosts. Thank you guys so much. It was a fun time. Looking forward to more fun times and more memories with you guys. Yeah, and then we started the grind back today. I've not fully recovered from that whole alcohol episode, but
I
I
guess that's
just keep,
much. I guess that's
yeah.
much.
I haven't really recovered. I had to go and buy painkillers today because then I started to feel feverish from all the electrolytes lost. You guys know it was really bad. I was stooling and vomiting at different times, and it was just crazy. It
Yeah.
was so weird. Sorry if you're icked by what I've just said. My sincere apologies, but alcohol
Apologies.
really did a number on me. Apology accepted, Abby.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it was good. I had a great week. It was chilled, nothing planned, nothing expected. Um, bills keep billing. My I've been advised that my rent is going to be increased soon, or has in fact has been increased, and I'm still trying to figure out how to wrap my head around that. But yeah, all in all, nothing broken, nothing missing. We're fine.
Good,
That
good,
was my
good.
week.
All right, all right, all right.
Tell us.
My week was normal capitalist rat race grind.
Love
On
it.
Friday, I came to the island for a meeting that I hope turns into a big thing like very, very soon. It's about to be
Amazing.
finalized, and you guys will see it in December, I believe. All fingers
Mm-hmm.
crossed. It's very huge. It's about Nigerian
I
music. Very, very
love it.
huge. Yeah. Shout out to Team Spotify for sending me like merch during the week also. Shout out to all my
Whoop,
people
whoop,
in
whoop.
Spotify. Thank you very much. Didn't
Mm,
really do much during the weekend. Just stayed at home, indoors, yada yada yada. And that was just my week. No eventful thing. I was supposed to go for something. I can't remember. But I didn't end up going again. I can't remember why I
why
didn't end
now?
up going again. I can't remember. For the life of me, I can't remember. Maybe I thought it was boring or something. I don't know. I was meant to watch Bad Boys 4, but I keep postponing it.
Mm,
Hopefully, I go and
why?
see it. I don't. Some things just come up, or I don't feel like again, or
I get it. I get
yeah, yeah,
it.
yeah. So yeah, that's how my week was. Shout out to the 4 day holiday.
Love
It
it.
was at one point I didn't even remember where my office was again. I'm like, bro, where's actually my office? Because it's been a while we've been to the office. But yeah,
I
that's
get
how my
it.
week was. I
Did
published
you
a
use
piece
salami?
on. No, I didn't install it. I didn't even bother to look for. I didn't even bother to stand up. I just yeah. I published a piece on my newsletter called Loud Nation. It's about the history of weed in Nigerian music. Anybody who
Oh, I
hasn't
saw
read it,
that.
yeah, please go and read it. It's very detailed. It's about weed culture, marijuana culture in Nigeria right now, how artists are at the front line, the history of weed consumption in Nigeria, what the future looks like, and yada yada yada. Doing our bits to push the
Last
culture forward.
stars.
Yes.
Last stars, they go legalize them for Nigeria.
Yeah, maybe after like 50 years, yeah.
Did
Yeah.
you see that report from the Nigerian customs about the 3 billion naira
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mm,
cannabis from Canada that
um,
they intercepted?
yes, from I think it was Canada. I think it was loud. It was loud.
Yeah, it was loud.
The if
Somebody wrote it.
somebody that we know said if it's ordinary you go, they would have burnt it and they would have let everybody know. But this
Do
one,
you understand?
they'll just show it to us, but we know what will happen at the end of the day. No talk past that one. Shout out to our friend in the customs. Shout out to our guys in the NDLA. We can't say more than that. Thank you.
Do you
Those who know.
understand?
And if you don't know, ask somebody.
See, somebody said that somebody in the comment now says, see, say since they don't colonize us for this Africa, we never benefit from any of those countries. You and I know
Yes,
say
that of
the
course it's
country
that
where we
song
they
now.
benefit from as Nigeria
It's
use na Canada. Okay,
Canada.
Canada.
Canada. There's one concert I went like
See,
because I go to some shows. There was
yeah.
this hype man that said Nigerian by birth. Canada by loud. I wanted to laugh. I said, my God.
Listen,
And people understood what they were saying. Like, yeah, bro. Yeah.
100
We get you,
because
fam. Those who
now
don't
then they
know, fam.
really you get now then they
Mm-hmm.
really they help us. Maybe we never craze for the country because normally
Uh,
with
don't
clear
worry, we'll
eye we
get there.
suppose don't they riots. Do
In the
you
next 20,
understand?
in the next 20, 25 years, we'll get there. We'll get there. When we practice true
I
federalism.
don't think we're so far. I think South
Yeah,
Africa legalized recently.
I see what you talk now. You look Nigeria, look South Africa. Like,
No,
please,
I don't
please,
I
please.
don't
Africa,
think I
Africa,
don't feel that
Africa do
way.
Sud. Africa do Sud. Africa do Sud.
See, let me
The fab.
let do
No, it's not
yeah,
about my
finish.
piano. It's not about my piano because they don't get power supply anymore. Ah,
Please don't
the
kill
work where
me.
white people do for South Africa. If they did half of that work in Nigeria, me and you will complain as well like this now.
No,
Ah,
but we will. No, but here's the
no,
thing, right? And I don't want us to carry that narrative because South
no,
Africans
don't
are
carry on.
still very much marginalized in their
Oh,
country.
see, we go to that no be problem.
We
But
can't
me,
we
if I
can't
be South African boy, if I was a Tambo, I'll be
I
balling.
make I tell
I'll
you the
be
truth.
balling.
You for not
Okay,
get the voice to
as
even
a
speak.
Nigerian, now, if you drop me anywhere in
Mm.
South Africa, come back in 6 months. Eh?
Now
Please.
waiting you
As
believe me that
I said, first, maybe road with this. First of all, you not get road. Now, this is the okay. You know, yeah, from there we go to know where would they go. Nobody say they go drop you
see
for Sabisa Forest for Nigeria. Where you want start, first of all, they drop you Sabisa Forest. By the time book around deal with you, first of all. Hey,
see but you know
your name will be Abdul. You will rechristen yourself.
the
Don't know as
truth
they
is
go.
the truth is I'll tell you the truth. All these things now we're doing vibes and inshallah, but the truth is this.
I understand what you're trying to
Black
say.
black
What I'm trying to even
Africans
point. Sorry, what I'm trying to even point
mm,
out is that as a country,
mm,
South Africa is like more progressive than us. If you look at same-sex marriage, I believe is legal there already. Now marijuana, even the way they even talk about sex, is way more progressive than us in Nigeria. Nigeria is a very conservative country in Africa. There are lots more
mm,
progressive countries than us in terms of the ideologies they have. Yeah,
that they
but in terms of
push.
development, if you are a black South African, you're in the lungu with us. So it's no, don't let
It's
Pretoria
so
and Sun City, don't let Pretoria and Sun
it's so
City deceive
difficult.
you. Na Lagos
Do you
mainland.
get?
So what na Lagos mainland? Oh. Don't forget that one. Oh. No be by brick house, no be by Nelson Mandela statue. We did the same rough. I think
The
yes,
truth
wow,
is
man.
that the what thing did they call them? Soweto is actually even less than the mainland. It's really dead.
Do
It's
you know
really,
that it
really
was
it's
when I
like
read
it's a waste it looks
Trevor?
like a
It's when I
wasteland.
read what's his name, Trevor Noah's book.
Trevor Noah's book, yeah.
That he said there was only one entrance and one exit in Soweto for the
Yep.
longest period. I say,
Mm-hmm.
hey. And in the
Is is
like in Joburg, after a particular
mm-hmm.
time, black people were not meant to be seen in the city. They had to go back
Oh
to the
yeah.
township. I say,
100. Once
hey
it's like
we,
7 p.m., there are certain parts of the township that as a
uh,
black person till date oh, not
uh,
that time. Till
omo.
date.
That's why they always want to shoot Nigerians there because we will come, we don't care about the rules. We bro. For Lagos, 4
That's why
a.m.
they
we dey
don't like
waka for
us.
road. No,
Do you
I'm not saying
understand?
they don't, I'm not even making like general, but it's like how we
Mm.
just enter one place and try to dominate because the city I'm coming from, 4 a.m. People are going to club 4 a.m. You're not telling me 7 p.m. I cannot enter one part of the I'm any
They
problem.
cook safe.
I'm any
They
problem.
say better food.
I'm
I'm
any
telling you.
problem. We'll get better problem. I beg.
But big shout out to South Africans and all the people. I
Afrique do
actually love
Sud.
South Africa, trust
Shout
me.
out to the South African women,
Uh,
the black South
yeah.
African women,
Oh,
the white one, the colored. Shout out to you people.
please don't
You
kill
people are
me.
doing. This is why Madiba died for this shit, man. This is the reason why Madiba went to jail, man. Shout out to all you beautiful South African women. God bless you. God will replenish
On-
what needs to be
Only the
replenished to your
women.
life. No, fuck the men. Who
Only
do
the
what?
women.
Who fuck the men? We don't have time for the men. I beg. We don't have time for
See,
Becky or Tabo. I beg. We don't know those
I'm
people.
so
We don't know
I'm
them.
so envious. I'm so envious of the structure that they have. in everything, in entertainment, in
So somebody
fashion.
explained it. Somebody explained it very well to me, or I think I read it.
Mm,
Is that the
mm-hmm,
difference between what happened in Nigeria and what happened in South Africa was that the Dutch people that came to settle in South Africa, right, who
mm,
came to South Africa knew this is where they were settling, this is where they were going to settle, this is where their family is going to be, this is where their kids are going to be, this is where generations upon generations will be. And that is why
mm-hmm,
they were developing South Africa to that certain level. Now, if you look at cities, I mean countries that were colonized in Africa, the colonial masters knew it was they're running against time. That one day these people will shout for independence. So instead of us to develop this place, we just take the resources and take it back to our country. And that's what happened with the
mm,
British and other countries. And that's why there isn't much development around Nigeria, unless Lagos, because that was their base of operations. So they decided, oh, Ikoyi, VI, let's touch that place up a little bit and let's make it more have sense. Apapa, when Apapa will say something. But they knew that we're leaving. So what's the point of us not developing this whole nation and giving them infrastructure? That's why you go to South Africa, you say Sun City, Pretoria, Joburg, and you're like, Omo. If they don't tell you, you think you're in America or something, or like another or a foreign country and not somewhere in Africa, in
in
sub-Saharan Africa.
Africa.
So that was the difference. They knew exactly what it was a strategic thing, really. But
Omo,
shout out to all the South African women. God will bless you. God will bless you well. Thank you.
please don't kill me. Shout out
Okay.
to all the people in South Africa. All of them are not native speaking. Shout out to
No.
everybody in South
I
Africa. Now
didn't
you know
speak.
the one way.
There's one babe I saw, like South African babe. Hey, that is African unity. That woman can unite the whole of Africa to fight for freedom. That is Nelson Mandela female. I will send you her handle now so that you can gaze upon what the Lord has created, like the children of Israel before
Normally.
they crossed the Red Sea. I'm looking for a bad wait. Hold
Looking
on.
for
When
the
I'm still
body
looking for it,
photo.
I'm looking for
Don't worry, I
the things
got
that
you.
she doesn't even like it. She's not even that like extreme like other South African babes.
Mm.
Well, I will look for one that she looks very fine in, and I will send it. Wait, hold
No,
up.
I really love South Africans. I love the country.
Yeah.
The people I love, I prefer, to be honest, in terms of Africans, the people here in Africa really prefer. Did you send it to me on WhatsApp?
Yes, on WhatsApp.
Okay. Shush. I just sent the wrong message to somebody.
Hey, whoa.
Let me see the look. Where the African unity one day. Okay, 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 okay.
You can see it now.
Okay.
You can see the
Yeah.
vision that Mandela had, that MK Abiola had, that Gaddafi had,
See, you know the thing
that
is,
Haile
South African
Selassie,
women. See, in fact, let me just first not just South African women, right? Because we're talking about South African women, yes, but African
Afrique
women
du
are so
Sud.
effortlessly beautiful. What kind of skin is
Obviously,
this?
let's focus. We are talking about the
What?
1%. We're talking about the one. See, if
No,
you see our
I'm
videos,
sorry. We
you know
we
what kills
have
me
we
about
have
videos.
hot babes in this country.
See, as hot as that be, when you now hear her speak, soft, it's like butter is melting in her mouth. I say, hey, South African men
God,
can
I
never
beg.
be. No, 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 no. And I think she's like a
Shake
lawyer or
you,
something.
you.
I think she's like a
Oh
lawyer or
yeah,
something. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Bachelor of Laws.
yeah. She
Ah,
tried.
this
She
one say
tried.
na laws.
Anybody in South Africa and knows that when we say lawyer, you already know who we're talking about. She's actually like
I don't
famous.
see one person where I know where they follow him. And that
Niger
person,
boys.
I ain't one gist about the person. Make
Niger
I remove
boys.
myself from this
Niger
page.
boys no dey slack oh. There's no hot babe in this
Yeah.
world. You will see Niger boy follow am. Just in case anything can happen, we are there. We are ready.
Eh,
uh As
I,
the
I,
hottest men,
now well
as the
done.
hottest, you are the hottest men in Africa. Yes, we can say that. Thank you.
Arguably,
With who? Is it Kofi?
arguably, I
Is it
told you,
Kofi? Is it
rest in the name
Kofi?
of Jesus.
Is it
Arguably the
Kofi?
hottest man.
Hmm. Okay.
Arguably,
Okay.
arguably the
South
hottest
Africa,
man in
South African women are the
Africa.
hottest women in Africa, and Nigerian men are the hottest men. First of all,
I don't
nobody even has more steez than us in the whole of Africa.
see
No,
you did
they can
you
pull
did
up. They can pull up.
let me the truth
Caspar
is
Nyovest, anybody, they can pull
I
up.
don't I
Naija
don't
boy go
agree with
finish.
this way you just talk now
Okay,
about South
give me
African women being the hottest in Africa. Hold on,
okay,
let me
who?
make I tell
Okay,
you my own perspective, right?
okay, give me your POP.
After having interacted with a couple South Africans, I can tell you for free
Yes.
that in Africa, oh,
Mm,
every man or woman looks heavily to Nigeria, and they don't even see themselves as this
okay,
1% where
we
they
now
talk about,
agree.
because
See,
they
we are
know
talking
that,
about we are talking
because when
about
it
wait.
comes to beauty and eccentricity,
Mm,
Nigerian women, they hit the mark. They don't miss it. They hit the
okay,
mark hands down.
we
Like,
know they
no,
argue.
we're
We
really
know they
good at
argue.
it.
All I'm
Yeah,
saying is
based
that
on
if
beauty and steez, composure,
okay, yes,
hundreds.
silver medal no bad. Oh. Silver medal no bad. Out of all the whole 54 countries in Africa, be how many? 54 countries in Africa. If you carry silver medal, you know bad. Be like Super Eagles. You carry silver, at least you reach
Don't
final.
kill me.
Hey, hey. All I'm saying is that in Africa, oh, Kenya men come out. In short, Kenya men can even come out. The only guy that can even
Why?
try, maybe some of the South African men that can. Have you please, please, please? I beg, pull out, pull up.
Please
Sub-Saharan
don't
Africa,
kill me.
pull up. Bring your baddest guy, bro. It's over, over. Now the kilo go use even kill Loruna. We're not even go higher than that. But
Ah,
we just give you
AG
AG baby.
baby,
We just give you AG baby. Me
my
matter, sweet down.
baby.
He's married with a kid. Thank you. Composure,
I
composure.
see. But you say AG baby is my baby.
He's
Forget. Do you
married to
know? Let me
my
tell you.
family.
I
He's
really
married to my family.
listen.
Please.
I love see. Let me the truth. I love Simi to death. I love their marriage. I love the friendship, the
Thank you.
relationship, the marriage they have. I love it. What I'm saying is this. I
Mm-hmm.
do believe that AG baby and I can be great friends. I believe this.
I will consider your application in our next family meeting. That's all I'm going to say.
Why you don't put yourself for their family? Which number you did for the family? Where
Sorry,
you did?
ask me, please. Do you
Which
know who?
which
Just ask me who is Ayomide title to you? Say that's my brother. That's all. There's
so
no
which
gainsay.
okay, so you're the uncle.
Don't I say look? Don't worry. We are part of the family. Don't worry.
No, but I'm asking now the position that you are in the family so that I'll know
Like
whether this
like
application is going to
why
go somewhere or not.
we are in the inner caucus. We are in the inner caucus. That's all.
Okay,
Yes.
okay,
Eh-heh.
okay.
Thank you very much.
Based on Kovu
Okay.
member and Kakos member, we are greeting.
Yes.
But I want to let you
Mhm.
know that the day now that me and AG baby will be friends, I'll speak. I'll let him know that we want to keep you one side in the family. That you should not come close to, so that you will not spoil my friendship with their family.
Now you
That's
sabi,
what I
don't
just
worry.
want to let you know.
Later we now we go see
But
the now
yeah.
we go put stamp of approval there. Don't worry. Don't worry.
But
Okay.
I love their family though.
Yeah,
I
it's
really
cool.
love
The
them.
golds. The golds.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're really
Let's
nice.
jump into X of the week. This one is a two in one. Two in one. So a woman tweeted, you won $1 billion. Who are you calling first? And as a Nigerian, the guy said, Malik,
God,
his
though.
name is the Malik. He said, he said celebration, as in this calls for celebration. That is who I'm calling
Mm.
first. And if I'm winning $1 billion, me, call who? No,
Do you understand? Who
I'll
am I
first
calling?
sleep. $1 billion, I'll
Hmm.
first sleep for like 2 days. They'll be looking for me in my office. Where is the
Honestly.
sleep? And as I wake up, hot, one line email. I've resigned. Thank you. I have
Are
resigned.
you even
Thank you.
sending me a safe?
No, you have to send email now. Just let them know.
No.
Tell them,
For
one
what?
billion dollars.
They can't come
If,
close to you anymore now.
if
They
I have
no
one
need
billion
for that.
dollars, if I have $1 billion, all I'll just tell you is that please, gentlemen, hide your wives,
Shut down.
hide your girlfriends, hide your sisters, your female cousins, because it's going to be a problem.
How many you
Is
won't do?
I go
How
try.
many can you
I'll
really
go.
do? How
I'll go and
many?
see King Solomon. I'll try. I'll give it a decent shot. A decent shot. I will shake your world record small. You to go fear
It's
from heaven.
giving
Like, hey,
MKO.
yeah, no, MK was small now. MK is small. MK was small. I
I
go
love
King
it.
Solomon. King Solomon. That's how we
Mm-mm.
are going to. Yeah.
Love it. In the
Okay, let's jump.
hundreds, concubines
No,
and
no.
wives.
Yes, no.
Omo,
Yes.
if I get a billion dollars, I'm not talking. In fact, I'm deleting all my social media deleting everything. In fact, the one way no private before it go too private. That's
You
if
know
I
what
don't
I'll
delete it.
delete? You know what I'll delete?
Tell
You know,
me.
if it is one of
Tell me.
those, like you get that 1 billion and it's now announced everywhere in Nigeria that, oh, this company gave this person 1 billion and your face is everywhere. Hey,
Ah,
most wanted man, phone off, everything off. I will disappear from the face of the world.
do you
Nobody
get
go
what I
know me
mean?
again because the phone
Leaving
calls
the
that will
country.
the phone calls
Hmm.
that will hit you. Hey, somebody that I've not met you,
Do you,
somebody you've not spoken to
hmm.
since primary school. It's been a long time. I just still want to
Do
catch
you
up with you.
understand?
No, no.
I'll one remote country like this, go to one island and go and live the rest of my life there in
King
peace.
Solomon
Omo,
Islands. Now I go there. King Solomon
I
Islands.
you know that guy's page that I send you on TikTok, that guy that talks about crime stories?
Oh yeah. Of people who now change
You
their
know,
careers and stuff like that. Yeah.
yeah, like different. He just talks about different crime
Different
stories.
people.
Let
Yeah.
me. I think his name is Andy something or so. Ray
Hmm.
William or so. Ray. I said
Yeah.
I will never forget his name. There's one story on his page where he talks about like um a family that decides to leave the country and go and live on an island.
Yeah.
And this whole thing, the woman has the money, so she buys the island and they're all living there and stuff. So they decide that they want to build a family business and have like a dock for people to take boat rides and stuff. So
Yeah.
they employ some of the locals on the island to start getting into the work, like getting the work done on the business that they were trying to do, on the boat thing they're trying to do. Now, so the wife, as the work they go on, she now goes and then sleeps with one of the local. Well, she develops an affair with one of the
Mm.
locals. I swear. So based on say the guy can't they feel saying leg don't strong for the business, he can't they do anyhow. He started to how when you're let certain privileges, then you start to
Yeah.
take more than what you're allowed. So he starts to behave anyhow on the job, and then doesn't only stop there. Then he starts to have an affair with some other girl, one of the locals on the island. Anyway, long story short, they let the guy go. The guy comes back later to come and attack the family, kidnaps them, takes them on a long ass boat ride. They realize
Oh.
that the person who had kidnapped them was the guy that they let go of. The
Yeah.
guy, everything, no guns, everything, ready to kill the family if they don't bring money and or leave the island or something funny like that.
Not so they do.
Beginning at the end of, do you understand? Beginning and end of the story be say the woman husband die, and the woman's husband after that incident, because they narrowly escaped by the skin of their teeth from that
Mm-hmm.
event, right? And then when they come back to the island and try to settle back in, the husband and the child are like, no mommy, we need to leave this place, tell this island, let's leave. The woman says no, 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 no. Long and short of the story, the husband dies on the island and she and her daughter finally leave the island and go back to the city to stay. Really
Oh.
messy situation, terrible,
Mm-hmm.
terrible story. But being at the end of the story is no they shit for where they chop.
No, the slugger
That's
though.
what I want to say. You
Mm.
understand? If
All
they shit
right.
for there, no they chop for there. If they chop for there, no they shit for there. Don't mix it up. Anything can happen. Thanks.
All right. Okay. Let's get into the nitty gritty of the week. And if you've been hiding under a rock, a very large rock, you would have missed a lot of pomp and pageantry on the third day of the Eid Kabir Ileya holidays, observed by Muslims. There was obviously everywhere right now, everybody's buzzing. Everybody was talking about Ojude Oba, which means the King's Forecourt. So the Ojude Oba is an Asian festival celebrated by people from Ijebu Ode, Yoruba people from Ijebu Ode, which is a place in Ogun State, a very popular place in Ogun State. It's an annual festival
Mm-hmm.
which takes place on the third day of Eid Kabir, and it is done to pay homage and show respect to the Royal Majesty, the Awujale of Ijebu land. And it is one of the most famous spiritual and glamorous festivals celebrated by Ijebu people and generally in people in Ogun State. And with a lot of social media right now, a lot of photography, it has been capturing the attention of a lot of Nigerians, especially a lot of Nigerians online. Last year, there was a trending video of the women in a particular age grade who were seated down in Ojude Oba, and just the colorful uniform display, the what's it called now? Ashwebi that was on display right there was amazing, breathtaking, and the guy used Lagbaja's Coco below for that particular video. And that video went viral.
Exactly.
So
Went
this year,
viral.
everybody put up in their fucking cameras and say we are going to Ijebu Day. And bro, I don't know what is in the what happened this year. Everybody came stunning. I'm talking about Yoruba fashion to the point. It is amazing. It was amazing. It was definitely amazing. Now, Ojude Oba Festival is made of different. There's a parade. Is a parade actually, and it's made of different ages in age groups. That are called they're okay. Basically, different ages in different age groups,
Mm,
and they come and do parades, and it is very colorful and wonderful. They do horse rides and everything. And this
mm,
year, bro, the color, the wealth, the styling on display was just on point. It broke Twitter. That was the event. That was the event that everybody spoke about on Twitter. In short, if you're a Nigerian politician and you wanted to steal money that day, that was the best time for you to steal money because nobody gonna notice. You go steal them and run come out because nobody was going to actually going to notice. And a few things from Ojude Oba. First of all, shout out to the man of the moment. Everybody sugar daddy now. Um, Everybody's testing after
almost.
him. He's the MCM, Mr. Farouk.
Man,
First of all, Mr.
we
Farouk, please.
don't breeze over, don't gloss over this man. I want to be. You have to take a
We're not
deep
glossing over
dive
him. We're not
because
trouble.
yeah,
See,
good, good. Because
this about Nigerian women is that you see, when Nigerian women are
ah,
thirsty for a man, ha, you go better make them wear their clothes. Because they feel off the clothes right there. Say, sir, if not belle you won't give me the belle now. I take it full heartedly. You don't have to marry me. I can be your fourth
hey,
wife. So Mr. Farouk was trending. He's a very commanding individual. He has a huge presence. He had a very huge presence. And what struck everybody was his appearance. Now let me just look for his photo once again. It's all over Twitter, I believe. Shout out to him.
hey. I
I'm looking
think
for
they
that
need to
particular
give
one
a
now.
breakdown of
Okay,
that
yes.
guy's steez because
So I'm looking at the picture right here.
ah,
The guy is wearing green and yellow, I believe. Green and yellow agbada
mm-hmm.
with trad, and he has on one of the nastiest, darkest aviators known to man. Right? Whoever took this picture
No,
deserves $1 million, first of all. Because he caught the
you
man right
get
there. The man has an envelope with him. I'm guessing his money that is in that. It could be dollars, it could be pounds,
mm-hmm.
it could be naira, but mint naira, not anyhow naira. And he has on
yeah,
red neck beads, right? Is that what they call them?
yeah, yeah,
Yes, yes,
beads,
yeah, beads right there. And the only thing and the
coral
striking
beads.
thing, coral beads. So the only the striking thing that caught my attention is that the way I'm looking at this man in his mid 50s, late 50s, thereabout,
Mm-hmm.
very, he's young at heart. He moves. There's a video of him today.
Mm,
Was on his he was on singlet and shorts, and he was dancing on a road. I believe that is where his family house is. He had a bottle of beer and he was dancing to one Afrobeat song. And you can see that this guy is a young pappy. Don't mistake it. He's a young pappy, right? And he's
yes,
balling.
so
Now, what struck me were his arms, and I'm seeing tattoos, and these are not just ordinary tattoos. These are like Aztec inspired tattoos, I believe.
no, crazy.
Yeah, very crazy tattoos. And I'm like, there has to be a story behind this. And he has freckles too, I believe. And light
Yes, he
skinned people,
does.
yes, he does have freckles. Ugochi, calm your voice down. Because, we are not the race.
Please, I dey wait for
Nigerian
you to
women,
land because I need to talk
the
the one that is in my mind.
Nigerian women, the two they sweet them. They vex me, self.
It's to
Anywho,
make you the best. You
so
wait
the
on the
man
shout
has,
here, say South African women, South African. Which one? Now we are
calm down.
talking Nigerian men,
So,
now you the
calm
best. It's
your
to make you the
ovaries
best.
down. Calm your ovaries down, please. Yes, and he has a bunch of lovely tattoos on his arms. And he also had a cigar with him. He was smoking a cigar. Somebody
Have
said
you
the
found
only
his
bad,
Instagram page?
yes, it's private to Gucci. It's private.
Ah,
Somebody
my
has,
God.
yes. People have found that it's private. And he's single, actually, from what I heard.
I heard.
Mhm.
I heard. Oh. Ah,
So
ah.
somebody
I
did a
said,
critique and said the man was on point, 100% steez. That the only bad thing about what this man put on was the fact that he was wearing an Apple Watch, that he was wearing a Rolex, AP, Vacheron Constantin, Longer, all those big ass, expensive luxury watches. Then it would have been immaculate. But the only bad thing was that he was rocking an Apple Watch. But I'm like, hey,
I'm even
it could be
seeing it now, Seth.
people that are wearing Apple Watches could also be doing for health conditions too. So we cannot knock the man off. So allow the man to be.
Who they even I didn't even notice that self. Nigerians they
No,
really
the stills has to be
they
complete
put
now. You
eye
have to
for
look
it
at the
no
watch now.
really
Come on,
concern
come on.
anybody. So
Apparently, it's an event.
so
Ugochi calm down.
what if he's wearing an
So
Apple Watch?
hey,
Is it cheap? Let's go there first. How many Nigerians have Apple Watches and how many Nigerians are wearing? And is it
see,
cheap?
these are
I
like
mean, we'll go
these are
sit
like
down
these are
for
like
country where
Nigerian
we say we
women.
not
See,
get
when they
money, we
like
too
you, or
proud.
more, if
We not get
anybody
money, but we dey
if
proud the
if
most.
anybody come there, if anybody comes there, man, they like they will slaughter you. They will slaughter you.
No, but let's
They
be
go off your
serious
neck.
now.
They go off your neck. If this was like Vico or somebody not like
See,
I beg, who is this? But anyway,
are you
so he's
okay?
an yeah, I can hear you.
Mm-hmm.
I can hear you. So apparently he's an investment backer. Woo woo, that's a lot of
Yeah,
money. That's not
so
beans. He has an
what I
accent
mean.
too. He speaks very conservative, so he knows from a wealthier family. Yeah, I feel like maybe he's a British. I don't know, British or UK accent.
Please,
A
where are
British
you
or
seeing
American
all these
accent.
many things about him? Because me, I'm limited to Instagram at this
I'm
point.
not. No, I'm
Where's
an
all this?
investigative
What's
journalist.
I
Investigative
don't see
journalist.
him.
Okay.
Shout out to you.
So
I wanted to call one of these bloggers' name, but no.
no, I beg.
I just sent
So
me this page.
I will send you. I will send you everything, ma. So
I've
apparently, I also
seen
want. I was continue.
I've seen his professional profile. I want to
Yes.
know like all that things. How
Hey,
long does this tattoo go?
I must have
What's he
money. Oh.
doing?
I must
How
have
does he
money.
chill?
See, I must
Like
have money
what's
in my life.
happening
Oh.
here? Where does he go to?
Because
I can
as
get
I did,
there quickly.
because as I
What's
did
going
like
on?
this, as I did like this, if this man toast my babe and the babe grief for him, I don't go even. I don't go
No,
complain.
you can't
I'll be
be
like,
angry.
bro,
Oh. No. You should be
not so
not at
lively, not so
all.
lively.
But you know the
Anywho,
interesting thing, personally, I'm not
yeah,
a stickler for light skinned men, but like there's just something about this guy. It's just that
I'll
he looks
explain
like
it
somebody like
often.
he knows his way around. Wait, which kind of video is this him that they are showing here wearing singlet and
So
ah
that's him
no,
dancing.
this is not eh.
That's his front of his house now. I what you want made the man wear again? My house now.
You can't they
So,
drink beer for streets.
now
Leave
Jabo de
me
boy now,
there. Oh
Jabo
yeah
boy now.
now.
Yes, sir. How
Dancing
many
on
men?
the window. I
How
know
many
this.
men how many men in his age bracket can still dance like this? Men, we in short, self, when last did they even touch woman?
See, they not even they look and safe. Imagine these people are disrespectful. They're not even looking. We
Because
they
he's
hail and
a
for here. They just look and
son
say,
of the soil now. Picking where they know no be Farouk with that. Farouk we know when they do naming ceremony. So now the stills
see,
with that.
I know,
So as I was
but
wondering about
no,
the
that picture was
tattoos,
hard.
yeah, as I
Keep
was
going,
wondering
keep
about the
going.
tattoos, a video now came out the next day that now explain why somebody this a man of this age will have tattoos. Because obviously this tattoo
Mm,
design doesn't look old. This looks like because
mm-hmm.
the pattern of these tattoos look like something that happened in the last decade. So that this man probably got his tattoos in the 40s. I don't know. That's where I don't do my investigative journalism. And there was a
Investigate. I
video.
tell you.
He was on a TV program, and the host revealed, and he revealed also that he's a survivor of he had a cancer scare not too long
Mm-hmm.
ago, some years back, and he was able to beat it. And right now, he does counseling for people who have cancer, and also counsels
Mm-hmm.
their family too. And I believe that is what gave him a new lease of life. I'm sure he's a yuppie guy, but fuck it, when you beat cancer, you have to enjoy every fucking day
Did
as it
you
comes.
get?
I'm sure the man said, "Fuck it, I'm going to get a tattoo." And when I saw this, I was like, oh,
See,
mommy, I retweeted. I said, okay, it's time for me to get a tattoo too. Because it
but
is
which
man,
what are you?
and I
What
can't
are
get
you
this kind of.
beating at this?
What am I doing?
Eh?
What am I
What
doing?
you
What?
they beat? Because that transformational something now we they talk about.
I'm beating Sapa. That's my own.
Love it. Championing it. Standing
Yeah,
on the
so
head of Saka.
when I saw all this, I was like, okay, it's cool. There are videos of him riding a horse too, smiling with a cigar. And
Mm-hmm.
trust me, man, this man's DMs, if he opens his Instagram DMs, hey, le.
You go fear.
Because, and we'll get to this later, women are lining up. Like Nice said, Nice in one song say, Mu number. Mu number means pick number. Say the first was say
Mm.
the queue is too long. Go that the queue is too long. So
Listen.
when I go carry number, you know when you go government office and you want to do something for federal civil service, you gonna go write number. Now everybody, every
Ah,
babe, apply, apply. Anywho,
listen.
yes, you
Me,
want to do
me,
something?
I need to talk about Mr. Farouk for a second first.
Mm-hmm.
What is that steez?
Still is
God.
on 100. It's on 100.
Ah, no, the picture was too hard.
The guy
Like,
got it at the
that's
right
a,
time.
one person was commenting saying, we should leave the tattoo to once. Are you, where are we leaving the tattoo to? It's the very thing. Look at is it the way he adorned the agbada? Is it the way he put up his he matched his jewelry? Is it the shades? Is it the is it the how? Where are we starting from to
Easy, easy
dissect
tiger,
this
easy
man?
tiger, easy tiger,
Where?
easy
No,
tiger.
listen. I'm one of those. I can't be easy. I'm one of those. I'm one of those babes that I'm one of those people that I'm hardly impressed. Scarcely, hardly impressed by like a man's physical appearance. There are not a lot of men that met man. I'm like, that man. But this guy,
May
ah,
just grab you. May just grab you like that. I know.
see me, I want to grab him. I don't want him to grab me because I don't want him to spoil this tease. Me, I will spoil him for him.
Mr. Farouk,
No, no, no,
please.
no.
I think you need this. You need bodyguard because
Ah,
this Nigerian woman,
no.
you don't pass. You
My
don't
friend
pass any.
says,
Yeah,
my friend says he's a corporate gangster.
yeah. He
100, I
looks like a.
believe that.
He looks like that guy
Do
that'll
you
come into
understand?
your company and take it over. Yeah, he looks like a complete gangster.
Listen, he'll meet you head to head anywhere. If you want to talk about business, he'll meet you. You want to talk about money, he'll meet you. You want to talk about steez, he'll meet you. Where are we going
Now,
to talk
wow.
about it? Where? How? No, no,
My
no, no.
fellow men,
No, that was a
CV,
sexy photo.
CVIC men, please just remember this thing. Lord, I don't want to be a
Okay,
mechanic.
all of
I
a
want to be a
sudden, CBIC
baller.
don't come outside.
Lord, I don't want to
Listen.
be a mechanic. I want to be a baller. Too many bad bitches in this world.
Oh,
That's all I can just advise you
no,
guys.
get it.
That's all.
See, first of all, there are some people who have money, but they don't have steez.
Okay,
And I get some people wey be say they get steez, but they don't get money. But
don't
this
worry.
man,
Let me go and
he
lust
looks like
after somebody.
he emerges
Let me go and
them.
lust.
Just
Let
like
me go and lust after somebody too now because you
see,
don't done the past. Be careful.
since this 2 3 4 don't start like this, I'm not sure. Say I'm not sure that I've ever, I've ever expressed this level of this level of genuineness towards a man. But this
Okay.
man, no, no,
Are
it's
we? Are we?
different.
Are we done, man? Are we
No, we're
done, man?
not done. We're not done.
Ah,
Really, we can't
now
be
wow.
done. We can't
Ah,
because he really did a number. And let me tell you the truth. I don't at this point, I don't know who the person is that went to go and carry his son's picture and whether they're
that's
trying
not
to
his
make
son
it trend.
actually. That's not his son actually. They say his
Eh.
niece or so nephew. Sorry,
So
nephew
why are they
or
trying to
cousin.
stain my guy's steez and spoil his
They just want
his
to add down to reputation for her now.
see, you human being this is why if your day of success come, not to show people because why now where this man don't they trained now? That's how they carried one boy and put it there and say it's his son. Why?
Yeah, it could be his son now
Why?
because they're family members now.
But like we didn't catch his son in the first place, whether his family member. We caught only please, Mr. Farouk or nothing. Listen,
Okay.
and look at the name, sexy
Moving on. Thank you very much.
Farouk.
Thank you. Thank you very
You know what I
much.
mean? See, you
Yes.
can play with that name in 1 million ways and it still
Hey,
sound right.
this is not a turn
Ah,
pornography. Oh. Hey,
it'll be nasty. It'll be too
hey.
nasty. Jigga, it'll be
Hey.
too nasty.
The
Ah,
title of this the
it's
title
not
of this
good, Sha.
podcast is Mr. Farouk. That's
Please
what we're
make
going
it
to
be
do.
steez. No, make it be steez. It
Okay,
has to be
sis.
steez.
All
Because the
right.
steez is heavy.
Another thing that caught
No.
a lot of people's eye during Ojude Oba festival is the expensive. I won't say rather expensive, but the the lovely sunglasses are displayed. Somebody did a thread. If you're on X, just go to Akin Tollgate, and the guy is like a sunglasses connoisseur or shades connoisseur, and he did a whole wonderful thread about the elegant shades on display. And there's one particular woman. This woman rocked a Dolce and Gabbana Barocco shades, $950. First of all, I want to say that this mommy is giving off bad bitch vibe. This is a woman that you dare not go and tell her that her daughter cannot come out and say, or her son can come out and say, "Mommy, please, I want to have a small wedding." This is not the woman you say, "I want to have a small wedding" to. This woman looks like mafia, and she has a resting bitch face is on 100. She has wickedness oozing from her body, right? And the other
That
shades
woman
too.
looks.
Yeah.
That woman looks like money. She looks like
And I ain't gonna
she
lie.
lives this
She
life.
looks
Do you
she looks like
understand?
a capable sugar mommy. Capable
Do you
one.
get what I mean? You know all
Mm-hmm.
those women that have like at least 7 shops in Lagos
Mm-hmm.
Island selling
Say,
lace, gold.
you want to buy a car? How much you call it? 10 million. Oh yeah,
John,
come and collect. Hey, mommy. Hey,
see,
hey,
with
twins.
her plum skin. Her
Mm.
skin was so plum. She looked like the resting beach face was resting.
But
Somebody that's
she didn't have
rested in herself.
but she didn't have the most expensive sunglasses there. There was a woman dressed in
No
green and
problem.
white. She was working on,
The Anna casting woman.
yeah, Anna Karen Carlson full moon
Mm,
sunglasses, and that was going for $2,250. Which is, and I think that was the most expensive
see.
on display there. The governor to had his own on the.
That's
Oh,
I
okay,
think that's the one that they caught. I'm
okay,
sure
okay,
like
yeah.
there were other like
There's a
people
guy.
with bad.
Oh, there's a guy here.
Uh-huh.
Cartier Pantos CT 403
See,
S between 18
you
to
guys.
22. So that means I can't wear my own
I love
5K
Cartier
sunglasses.
so
I no
much.
go wear my
No,
own
don't
sun
do
for.
that.
I go just carry my eye. Just put it there. Valuable. Priceless. Hey.
Please
I'm
don't
out
kill
of that.
me.
Yes. Yeah, now so
No,
yeah.
no, I just want to really
Okay.
tell any if my heart in the deepest parts of my heart, there are some brands that when you see people, the thing about Nigerians is that we like showy things, right? We like the very obvious designer stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But Magella, all those people when you wear them, Bottega too. Even Bottegas have done the cast for Nigeria, but
You take away the
there are
Oba
some
here.
brands when you understand. Not today. I don't know what happened and that it just became like everywhere. But yeah, it used to be, still is shy in my books. All those
Bottega and
understated
Bottega and Balenciaga. Now then who about? You will buy 2.5.
Balenciaga. I
Balenciaga.
swear.
Yeah.
They don't really spoil them for
Back
but
to
big.
back to sorry, back to everybody's MCM, Mr. Farouk, So there's a small discussion on
Thankfully,
Twitter. I think it was the most aggrieved young men that, oh, people used to say that age gap was bad, blah 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 blah. But now you people are testing for a man that is probably that is most likely in his mid fifties. Oh, so what happened
mm,
to the old so-called age gap? And do not chase after men should not just basically age gap. Like, oh, all of a sudden the age gap problem doesn't seem to matter anymore.
cradle snatching,
Yeah, hey, cradle snatching now, because some
cradle
cradles want to be
snatchers.
snatched. We are obviously seeing some cradles that want to be snatched. Now it's not a problem. But when it is Tunde something 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 now, you people know. But because it's Mr. Farouk now,
Oh,
eh,
what's the name of this guy? There's this actor. What's that his name?
there are plenty of actors.
Timini. Once is Timini.
Once it's
That's
TV
why
now, all of our blogs
everybody
are
will
hot.
have a
All
hat
of
on.
people's nipples will be erect now. But it's not Mr.
I
Farouk
love
now. See life, see finish. Double standards, double standards. Oh, you women of
I
Twitter,
don't feel so.
double
I
standards.
really don't. I feel like many truths can exist, but for the
Uh,
sake of this conversation, two truths can exist, right?
okay.
Just because that I admire a person doesn't mean that I want to get down with the person. And away from that, even
Speak of
there's
yourself. Speak of yourself.
and I mean they speak about
Because
now.
I'm
Like
sure
just because I'm admiring somebody.
some babes don't carry this man photo. Don't go meet Babalawo now. Say the day we lock
See most
eyes, it's all over.
say I'll just be around him. They'll give them perfume so that they, all
Mm.
those kind of jazz perfume. So once they
I'm
just
waiting.
day around and go they follow them, touch and follow.
I'm waiting for the day Twitter will have that discussion about women who use jazz on men. I'm waiting for that day because everybody just a flag it. The day that topic will bust. Some people go no say na spirit they dey sleep with.
You know the truth thing. I feel like it goes both ways, right?
Yeah.
There are women who use jazz on men, and there are men who use jazz on women, right?
Any
I
any
feel
man
both
that uses
sexes is
jazz
to be
on
honest.
any man that uses jazz on women, that's a rapist though.
Ah, my dear, you don't want to know the half of it. You
Okay.
don't want to know. But yeah, I don't. I feel like personally, this personal opinion when it comes to like older men, generally, I think okay. Let me not say generally. It's almost like a rule of thumb that women are largely attracted to men who are older. Whether this girl be in her teens, whether she be in her 20s, her 30s, whatever, women are naturally gravitate more so like an older man because there's the sense of security, there's the sense of maturity, there's a sense of being catered to, and maybe someone not playing with your emotions, right? But I
Mm.
believe that you can admire a person without having to be intimate with the person,
We're not talking
or
about marriage,
yeah,
madam. We are an NTA. We are
uh,
not about marriage. We're talking
uh,
about sexual
which
relations.
day we turn
Fluid,
to NT.
fluid
I don't
swap,
think.
fluid
See,
swapping.
I always, the truth is, personally, I always shy away from the conversation about young women and older men because
Okay.
it's a reality that I feel like there's no white and black in it. Like it's not
Yeah.
as plain as we make it sound. Oh, this person is like this. See, this world that we are staying inside
It's
is
not
not
my
so
own.
clear.
It's
Yeah, it's not. It's not very clear, and you can't make certain clear distinctions like that.
okay.
And we can take it from different angles, right? You can say, um, when you want to do something, if you want to do something with a man, you don't want to do it with a man who is still feeling very insecure with himself, right?
Okay.
A lot of young men, some, okay, let me not say a lot, some young men are still very insecure about themselves because they are still yet to get to that zenith or that peak that they imagine that they're going for, right?
Yeah.
And at a certain point in your life, you don't want that instability. You want someone who's grounded. And sometimes an older man appears to be more grounded, more stable, right? So
Mm-hmm.
would you blame the young girl who's not ready to be tossed and turned for agreeing to go with
Literally.
something that looks do you get what I mean? In
Because
every sense of the word.
my young boys get moves pass. Moves where they just watch on television. If I hang out
You
like this
understand?
now,
They want to
she go to say I be bad guy.
eh, you get it. And there's only so much of that you can really fuck
Meanwhile,
with. Like
meanwhile,
you can't
meanwhile
do that for
OG,
too long.
meanwhile OG only has 3 moves, but those 3 moves, it's game over.
He's
You
getting
go,
it. You get
you go know how fast. Say you get Panadol and Panadol
see.
are two different things.
Honestly, I was telling
Yeah, I
somebody
get you.
recently that I was telling somebody recently that I don't this money is not everything, but it's way better to have money and be heartbroken than be broke and heartbroken.
Which I don't like what you're saying. You're saying this
Please.
in a very PR way. You have to say it in a cool way. See,
No, it
it's better to have
is.
money. It's better to be knocking for money than not be knocking for anything. Simple.
See, no, it's not even just about knacking. I feel like we even attach too much importance to knacking in this country. Maybe now why sometimes you say I gave you my body. Didn't two people involve themselves in this knacking? I be now
Well,
only one person knack.
in most cases,
And
maybe the girl did not enjoy herself. We don't know. So some of these things is not
do
as
you
if we are doing out
understand?
of pleasure, but out of necessity.
Necessity. Do you get? It's not white and black. I don't think that the lines are blurred. I feel that every to each their own, right? If you think that you don't want to be with an older man, you want a young man, that's good, fine and good. My mom was telling me something recently because my mom on Facebook 5 and 6. I don't know who else's moms are on Facebook. My mom is such a Facebook gladiator, and she was telling me about that she's been seeing of recent on socials that women are now putting out ads for men to get married to them, or that they should somebody will like give a bio and say, oh, I'm ready to build a house for the man, I'm ready to set him up, I'm ready to get him a job, I'm ready to give him the life he never expected. And I was like, man, everybody and their own. And you're not going to be expecting like an older man to turn up for some of these things. You'll be young guys, right? So if you think
Your
that
mother
a
is
young
correct.
guy,
Your mother is correct. Can I tell you why your mother is correct? Let's
tell me,
open CBIC class now. Let's open our Bibles to
God, I
Isaiah
beg,
4:1. Isaiah 4:1, ladies and gentlemen.
finally.
New international
Oh
version
my
of
god.
let me for King James because King James na him dey talk. New King James version, not to be mistaken for LeBron
I know
James.
what you want to.
And in that day, hmm, 7 women, not one,
Eh,
not two, not three, not four, 5 or 6, seven
I love it.
women, one for each day of the week. 7 women
Hmm.
shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own food and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by your name to take away our reproach. Rebus kaka. Look at that.
Rebus
Look at that.
Casca.
Look at that.
See, but still upon still. If you whatever rocks your boat, whatever saves your crouching lion and hidden dragon, whatever satisfies you, please my dear, do it. If you say is young person, no, all this Bella Nigeria Super was that time with husband of my youth. So if it's husband of your youth you want to do, please my dear, by all means do it. I don't think that life as we know it is a competition or a fest of who follows the rules so well. And who even fucking made these rules? Or you have to be with a younger person, you need to be with an older person. To be honest, if I have so many stories that directly linked to me that has a lot of these things. And when we talk about cradle snatching and people following, see, human beings know what they're doing part time.
Yeah.
If you're young and you're making mistakes, say then you're young and making a mistake. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. If
Mm-hmm.
there's nothing, yeah, and I mean, even as adults, even when two adults are in a relationship, you cannot remove cohesion from the conversation. There are people you still would spin a person to agree to your mindset or the things that you want, right? i don't
Yeah.
i don't think it ever stops. It's a
Okay.
consistent bargain,
All
consistently
right.
bargaining with ease. With the last will you have in your body, reject that man and fight him with everything you have. If you say you want to go call boys, or if you say you want to arrest them, or anything you want to do, do that. That is fucking wrong, because there are a lot of people who have ended up in relationships like that. They've been raped,
Yeah.
but they are not aware that they've been raped. They feel,
And there's
stop it,
also
I like it.
and there's also a power dynamic. Like because somebody's older, you can't fully express, or you are
Exactly.
being you're not as liberated as you should be, right? Because somebody has
Mm.
put like a
Yes.
gate around you and all that. So the clear cut sense. But it can also happen
Report
in a
his
relationship.
ass.
It can also happen in a relationship where two of you are like age mates or within the same age group. At the end of the day,
Mm-hmm.
as some people say, age is nothing but a number. Last. So
Yeah.
do what fits you at the end of the day, man. As long as whatever rocks your boat. Hey, Madonna is fucking a 20
Yeah.
year some 20 something year old boy, 30 something year old boy.
But we
Heaven
don't
is
see
not
anything
falling.
wrong with that.
It's Madonna. She has money. Shout out to the boy, man.
See, this Nigeria, in fact, this world where we did, like, they just get money. What is
Get
always say,
money.
yeah, we are following this one, you are doing this one. Just have money. Have money. People will gossip about. See, and do you know the interesting thing?
Yeah,
Either way, you'll be talking about whether
yeah.
you
It's not demanding more.
President Tinubu for the argument. But while you're
Let's say if a politician comes to the front of your house and gives you 10,000 naira, you are going to take it because you are not.
that is holding the power, and so right now I don't have light, but there is light, right? But the voltage is too high. Actually, there's too high a voltage coming into the house. Tell me why it is okay for us in 2024. We do not have electricity. We do not have motorable roads. We do not have proper transportation systems in a country as big as Nigeria, in a country as wealthy as Nigeria. Tell me why Tinubu is collecting GMO seeds. Tell me why we are planting GMO maize in
See,
Nigeria.
Ogochi,
Why
see,
why
that
is
one
this
is,
the agbado e dey talk when e dey do manifesto? E don, so na the plan wey e get be this.
see, this one is
Really,
even see,
really.
this one is even see, okay, it's seafood, Abby. How come the Senate or the House of Assembly, whatever, want to approve jets for the president and vice president
Do you understand?
when we don't have
It,
motorable roads in this country?
nothing,
And
nothing,
sad
and
thing is that
we
we
just
will
keep
murmur,
quiet
we will complain. Well, nothing's going to happen. Nothing's going to happen.
at all,
Yeah.
at all.
So at the end of the day, they'll do Ojude Oba festival again. The roads will be bad, and everybody will turn up. And the political,
In fact, next year
the
service to attract more. She be say
yes,
UNESCO
they have to
don't.
make, yeah, they've
Yeah,
applied to make it they've applied to
yes,
UNESCO to make it a world like so just make it like
um,
officially recognized. Yeah, and we'll go there again.
exactly.
And the political elite will wear
In
their
fact, maybe
glasses and
next
they'll laugh
year
at
we
you.
maybe next year self we go even go, and from there they will enter their nice cars, their padded SUVs with shock
SUVs,
absorber
man,
where they walk
G
clear.
class. And the
You
people that came
understand?
there, that there, you will not remove your, you will not enter through the mud. You'll be slugging through the mud. It doesn't make
Now
sense. It doesn't
now
make sense.
now no get SUV they complain now. Why? See
We're
this country, we're not ready.
not
We're
ready.
really not ready.
When we are
Yeah, we're
ready,
not ready.
they're not gonna tell you. You will not sleep. You
Nah.
too will feel it.
Hmm. You
Yeah.
understand? You will not and cannot sleep. It's
Mm.
unfortunate anyway because this country that we are in, the poverty, in fact, we're too poor to demand for better. That's the truth. We have been systematically kept poor
And
so
we're
that we don't
comfortable with
demand for
it.
better.
And we are too comfortable
Yeah.
with it. Yeah.
But good. Shebi, when we're talking some episodes ago about this NLC strike, yes, a friend of mine was saying to me, "Oh, the NLC is going about it the wrong way. They should put a regulation on food prices as opposed to fighting the government for minimum wage." What are you talking
The
about?
NSC
The
itself.
cocoa is
Now
that.
wow.
Do you understand? The cocoa is that they take action. They did.
They've done
The
better
action
than
is
you.
even coming. Do you
See,
understand?
they've
The
done better
action
than the average Nigerian.
To be very honest, and the action is coming a tad late because Tinubu has already been in office for over a year. And now we can't even say nobody is saying anything. If we're waiting for the political elite to grow a conscience, Tinubu was part of the political elite, by the way, because he did
Oh yeah,
bankroll a
too.
lot of politicians, as we
Oh
currently know.
yes. I know that's the
Do you
Don Dada
understand?
himself. That's the Don Dada himself.
Do
That's
you,
the big
the
daddy.
very the
That's the daddy G.
epicenter.
That's the daddy
Do
G
you
of
get what I
Nigerian
mean?
politics. Yeah.
See, the Egungun, the very big, very masquerade himself.
Yeah.
The political elite put people in power not for the good of everyone, but for selfish reasons.
Yeah.
How would this is a business transaction to them. How
Yeah.
would this favor me, not us? How would this favor me? Is dog eat dog? When Odumodu talking for song, nobody want hear. Is
Shout out
dog
to
eat dog?
Odumodu.
You get what I
Okay.
mean? If you
Yeah.
don't, if you lose if we can't ask nicely for the life that we deserve in this country. We can't
Sorry,
because your
this thing you
oppressors
said.
are not asking
Let
nicely.
me just keep talking. Let me just Google something. This thing you said again.
Yeah,
I reminded me
we
about
can't
something.
keep yeah we can't keep petting the matter. Today we start, tomorrow we stop, then tomorrow we'll not get tired, we'll not relocate, we'll not say, how is it happening over there in the country? You're out of the country, but your mind is still very much in the country. Because why? You cannot run away with all your family. Some family go still stay for a year. You still have some level of investment here in the country. So why are we running? Why are we not trying to make this thing work? And again, this is not me saying me tomorrow now, wind of change fit touch me now, I fit even enter plane they go, right? However, while we are still here, what are the active steps that we're taking in our small ways? How we've said we'll enter into politics. We know that for us to be able to defeat the system, we need to have some level of capacity. Whether that capacity is human or financial, it's almost very irrelevant in this conversation. Have
Yeah.
capacity. So how are we going to build the capacity? If you have people, then you can rally around for the money. How are we going to do it?
Yeah.
But the problem is that we're always waiting for Calvary. We always expect that salvation is going to come from somewhere. I'm sorry, the people who are brokering our future are making bad done dada deals with some foreign nation somewhere. Because look at Tinubu and this GMO. This GMO seeds actually irritates me because Nigeria has great soil for agriculture. I don't know why we need genetically modified seeds to be eaten in this country. Now they do like say food scarcity one day because of this. Because that's what it is looking like to me. So are we forcing a food scarcity in Nigeria because we don't want to have better,
The
we don't want
the
to mechanize
the
our
food
agriculture
scarcity
better?
is the food scarcity that is happening is because, and people were warned 10 years ago that when there was
Mm-hmm.
terrorism in Nigeria, the northeast, right? People could
Mm-hmm.
not go. Farmers essentially could not go to their farms to farm anymore, to harvest their crops.
Exactly.
There's a generation of Nigerians right now in the northeast. Anybody can Google this, right? That have not
Mm-hmm.
been that have not been farming for a decade now, since Boko Haram Wahala. That has caused food
Imagine.
supply a lot. Now talk about the
Exactly.
transport. Talk about how you move food from one place to another, and yet your president wants to fly jets. Just to wrap up this conversation, there's something Ugochi said about that these people can't give us a better life. We have to demand for it, basically, right? And
Mm-hmm.
Fela sang "Beast of No Nation." That's why Fela is singing. You people don't listen to the melody, listen to the lyrics. So this is called "Beasts of No Nation." He said, "How animal go
Mm-hmm.
no say they no born me as slave? How animal go no say slave trade don't pass? Human rights na my property. So therefore, you can't dash me my property. Human rights na
At
my
all.
property. They won't dash us human rights." Bro, as a Nigerian,
How?
it is your destiny. It is your fundamental human right to live a life that is good, fair, balanced, where you have the right to pursue happiness to the fullest. So you begging your
Period.
overlords for something that every man was born with is stupidity, right?
Exactly.
And we've chosen to be stupid. But let's Nigerians wildlife too much. Let's just move to a funnier Nigerian story before we start lamenting,
I beg.
like the children of Israel by the rivers of
Ah, God
Babylon.
is good.
By the rivers of
By the
Babylon.
river. See.
Bonnie M there. Okay, enough about the political elite and the rich people and doing what they do. Let's enter a funny story. Now this comes like a Netflix comedy special. The story that I first saw and I didn't want to believe, but other websites have been carrying it, and I guess there's some sort of truth in it. Our dear Nigeria, Federal Republic of Nigeria, gained independence in 1960 and became a republic in 1963. Have decided that they plan to send its first citizen to space. Ladies and gentlemen, we need to, yes, yes, and this is a breakdown of the story. I'm reading from Premium Times. The Nigerian government has announced that it is planning to send the first citizen to space. The Director General of Nigeria's National Space Research and Development Agency, Matthew Adepoju, disclosed this at a press conference in Abuja on Wednesday. Mr. Adepoju said the feat is based on the partnership between his agency and the Space Exploration and Research Agency, Sarah. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, Sarah and everybody in the agency. I believe that this person has been sent to outer space. I hope he's bringing back light. I think that's the only
Ah,
reason why somebody has to go abroad, has to go out of this world to help Nigeria fix its electricity problems. Or else, I don't understand what we are looking for in space when we don't have the fundamentals right yet in this country. The countries that go to space are the ones that know they have it upstairs. USA,
exactly.
USSR, Russia, China, Japan, all those Korea,
Say the
but no be
country don't
people,
balance.
no be people where they deal with 44%, or 45% or 50 something percent level of inflation. No, 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 no,
Unemployment
no, no,
rates.
no. The unemployment rate then reach almost 70. God knows how much now. Eh?
Do you
Now you
understand?
people want to carry somewhere to space. I hope what they are carrying to space is not is not Tokumbo. I hope it's still rubber.
Do you
Please, so
understand?
I hope it's not 30-year-old one. The one they use in 1976. Please, so that when we can send someone to space and not able to come back now, you'll not be eating
I'm
Gary
telling
in
you,
space for how
cannot
many
return.
days. Uh-huh.
Please, but where is the
Please, I
person
beg
going
you.
to enter the space? Where is the person going to go from?
Definitely not. I
Is
don't
he
know.
going to
I
launch
doubt.
in Nigeria?
I doubt it's going to be launched in Nigeria because what I know
Because it
about
may not take
launching,
off.
what I know about launching rockets, Nigeria is far.
Remember
We
that
are
rocket that they put that
far.
in
Go.
Abuja that time? Maybe like
What
whistle.
that green rocket will be
That
like
that green
two
rocket.
sound. Will be like two
Maybe
sound
like
banger.
do you understand?
I beg. That's why I
She
pray that.
hope say no be that type of where they want
That's
use
why they
take
praise.
launch the person go.
I hope say no, that's why I hope that Nigeria doesn't enter war because of with all this world pass. Now 2 days. First day,
I
I'm
swear,
go there. Second day, now me go say, oh God, we don't surrender. Anything you want to do,
you understand?
do, do. Now the barracks with this, please. I beg.
See the person
I'll
go
be.
sit down for the top of the rocket. If
I
not that
see.
kind of rockets where they put for Abuja that time.
Let's wait and see. Let's wait and see. Nigeria can surprise us. Let's wait and see. Let's wait and see.
See, any surprise we pass the surprise way we don't the experience right now. I don't think I want to see it.
All right.
The
That's
surprise is
that's
never good.
It's not
When
good
Nigeria
actually.
wants to surprise, when Nigeria wants to surprise us, it's never a great surprise.
It's never a great,
No.
it's never a great surprise at all, at all.
We were
Okay,
see it's shocking.
yeah. All right, we're moving from the funny story to a more serious story right now, and it has to do with.
Hmm.
Please brace yourself. We are not in 1965. We're not in 1842. Or we're not in the dark ages. Cholera is in Lagos. Yes, believe me. When I say cholera,
Oh.
that is not the name of an artist. No, 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 no. Or the name of a weed strain. It's not indica or sativa. No, 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 no. It's not like Colorado. Cholera, the colonial disease or colonial infection,
See,
is back in Lagos, and it's not funny
was
actually
it in Lagos
because
before?
it
Because you say it's
wasn't
back
in
in
Lagos.
Lagos.
Obviously, it must have been in Lagos like a few decades ago, but now it's back in Lagos. It has made a return.
The the last time I heard about cholera was when we used to do integrated science
Yeah, it's one of
in
those old
primary
ones, like when they
school.
say
Wash
the
your
Black
hand
Plague,
after going to the
all those
toilet so
old,
that you will not
all
have.
those
Abi
bubonic
na old
plague.
people.
When you hear bubonic plague and all those things, that's what you
Is it
hear
get?
cholera. Well,
See,
it's not funny because we are joking because some people have died. Lagos, as I
actually,
yesterday,
life
Lagos
has
recorded
moved.
17. As I yesterday, Lagos recorded 17 cases and 15 people dead.
Gosh,
Today, I heard that the commissioner of health in Lagos, who is that fantastic man who was commissioner of health in Lagos
COVID
during the
19.
pandemic. Yeah, COVID
Yeah,
19. You know that man was very agile. That light skinned slim man.
yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
he's come out to give daily updates the way a real commissioner should do, and says that that it seems that the cholera is ebbing, that they're no more having more people come into the hospitals anymore, and the ones
Mm,
who are in the hospital are being treated and are stable so far. But he urges everyone to take care of their space. Everybody should observe good sanitary practices, wash your hands, and he urges schools to be at alert because Lagos doesn't want cholera to hit schools right now. So
mm-hmm.
everybody should be focused on alert right now. And please, if you know you are eating somewhere funny, please we beg you in the name of God, please scrutinize what you are eating closely because it's better to be safe than sorry. Because cholera is not something.
Exactly.
Just the name alone sounds very. It sounds like Ebola. You know they rhyme. They get one kind of rhyme pattern like that, and it's not something we want to
Honestly,
deal with. Yeah,
yes. So please
yeah.
let us learn to practice good hygiene.
Good hygiene.
Don't throw away your what's it called now, your disinfectants and hand sanitizers from
Yeah,
COVID-19. In
bring
fact,
your hand sanitizer. No, those hand sanitizers now for don't they for not turn alcohol by now. If not from
I
COVID
mean,
19, you buy
I get some more
it's
for
turned to
all my
pure
bag like
alcohol.
this.
It has
Do you
turned to pure
understand?
alcohol. You don't ferment.
See, oh God, I know during that COVID-19 time, and that's when 234 even started. I remember
Yeah,
always asking that. So is it that people don't used to wash hand before? Which kind diseases will they
you
pass
you'll
amongst
be
ourselves for
you'll
this
be
country? Because
you'll be shocked.
it really burst my brain.
Yeah.
But please be
Sorry, just to add
ensure that you
this,
cook. Mm-hmm.
the commissioner also said that the hot spot of cholera is actually in Lagos Island. He said it's the epicenter of
I
the
beg.
outbreak with 106 cases, followed by Koshofe 49, Etiosa 38, Lagos mainland shout out to us 30, Ojo with 17, Ikorodu with 16, Shomolu with 11, Surulere with 9, Apapa with 8, Mushin with 8, Ifako Jai with 8, Alimosho with 4, Jeremy Felodun with 4, Oshodi Solo with 3, Ikeja with 3, Shara, thank God, oh, thank God, Ikeja, thank God. Ibejuleki
Only
with 2,
three.
Badagry with 2, and Amuwo Dolphin with 1. First tag people is next week, they are going to call their own cholera because it's far
Please
from
don't kill
Lagos.
me. See, first and foremost, I don't really trust statistics in Nigeria because first we don't even know how many we are in this Lagos
First of all,
before
I'm
we
even
want to be.
surprised. I'm surprised because I asked myself
They were
that
able to pull these figures.
normally, yes, like if in Yankee now, they not tell us, oh, this is the hotspot. They can even trace the
Mm,
first case. The fact that they even know the hotspots, I'm surprised.
I'm
I'm clapping
actually
for
really
them.
surprised. Like I didn't expect this level of a quick response. The response was actually really quick. I mean, they didn't let it fester too long before they let us know what was going on in the country. So that's good. But this one, we're even hearing hotspots and shit. But you guys try, prevention is better than cure. I be the only talk and since when we smoke. Please try to
Yeah.
ensure to wash your hands. After using the toilets, please wash your hands very importantly. Spend some time. Be generous with the washing. Put soap on your
Yes.
hand, wash it.
They never
Ensure
tax
to
water yet. They never tax
do you
water inside house
understand?
yet.
Exactly. um Practice very safe practice proper safety protocols when dealing with your food, so proper hygiene for food. Cook your foods properly. Try, if you can, minimize buying food outside. That would be great, because you can't really trust how anybody's preparing their stuff, so that would be good. Ensure to um just look out for yourself, really. Proper hygiene, proper food safety, avoid contaminated food, proper waste disposal, boil your water properly, um, avoid close contact with people. I don't know, practice general good hygiene, really. Take care of yourself, look out for yourselves. I don't think that anybody wants to stool to death or die in that sort of way. It's really nasty. And big shout out to all the people out there who are ensuring, just putting the word out and trying to ensure that, like, everyone tries to, we're grouping together to ensure that we're living more in more sanitary spaces. Thank you to everyone. But like on our own too, let's just try to be conscious. If they I know in Lagos it's almost very difficult to not be in close contact with somebody. Only this today, like this, after that Nigeria has opened after the Salah break. The traffic that I saw today is
Ah,
not good.
you choke. You choke it.
The It choked. He restrict the airflow, so I should say people no breathe today. But please, if we, anyhow we can take care of ourselves, let's ensure to do that. I only used to hear about cholera in the books. And I don't know if cholera we've ever had an outbreak in Nigeria. I'm sure we should have, as I have said. But just let's take care of ourselves. Let's try to be more vigilant. Let's try to be decent, better people. I beg.
Yeah.
Let's one problem at a time.
Yeah. Okay. We wrapped
One
up,
problem
ladies and
at a time.
gentlemen. We just need
Yup.
to we have release
We have
therapy, but
release
this is
therapy,
we
by
have
the
this is pretty
way.
much this is really much into the AM, unless and we are not vampires. So we'll put this for next week. I beg. I beg, I beg.
Really? Let me even
It's
see what
long.
it's in.
It's
It's,
long.
it's
It's long.
actually,
It's
yeah,
like
it's
Tinubu's
actually.
it's like Tinubu's speech. It's long.
This person actually poured out their heart, but I want to,
We'll do it.
is somebody that used to write to us at the time. Are you
Oh,
sure we should
definitely.
not do it right
We promise. Oh, no, I mean, please. Some
now?
of us
Okay,
have 9 to 5. I beg.
okay,
All right.
okay. You say
Flop
some of
and
us this shit now. Wow.
no, sorry. Some people listening might not have 9 to 5.
But they'll be listening to us at our 9 to 5, at their 9 to 5 in
That
the
one day,
morning
Sha.
this
That
morning.
one day. Which one should we
Exactly.
start with? Prop or flop? Let's start with prop.
Let's
Prop.
start with yeah. Let's start with.
Prop of the week
Ah,
has to go to the Muslims for giving us two
yes, sir.
needed, timely public holidays, man. Shout out to you guys.
City
Monday,
booster for them.
see, Saturday,
Booster,
Sunday, Monday,
booster,
Tuesday.
booster.
Hard,
Do you understand?
hard, hard. Shout out to they're always coming through with the public holidays. Christians, we are still
See,
looking at you people. You need to update your calendar. Christianity needs to update
see,
its calendar seriously.
unpopular
Seriously.
opinion, and this thing is really touching me, right? Unpopular opinion. Nobody should come for me. When we have Christian holidays, if it falls on a weekend, the weekday they will give us break is only one day, and we'll go back to work.
Una no get 2 days. Una
So
the same moon. Una know the same moon now.
yeah,
If una the same moon,
with a
but you
sister,
people don't see moon.
Papandro,
Yeah,
with a
so that's why you should
sister.
do 3 wise men holiday. The men who
Do you
saw the
understand?
star and the waka where they waka, and that
Exactly.
waka go be like 4 days. Because from that
Do you
place
get what I
to
mean?
Bethlehem, you go fast one. We need like four
If
days. But I think
normally,
the bishop in London and the Pope in Rome need to sit down to update the calendar because Christianity
honestly,
cannot be
because
moving this way anymore. We need to
we're
update this
feeling
calendar.
marginalized. Do you
Yes.
understand? I feel
And for you,
largely marginalized.
and for you 80s, God will shame you people. Because you say we don't
Do you
even get
understand?
one public holiday. The National 80s Day. We don't even get one for us. That's why you people are not, you cannot blow. Your religion
They
cannot
have
blow, or your
weekends.
religion cannot blow. Because nobody sends you
The
people.
80s holidays are weekends. That's it. I said it.
Uh-huh. No,
These
no, we don't
weekends
want
that
that
be
one.
that is like the
We know to
weekends
add
are
that
like
one.
a blink. If you blink once, the weekend is gone. Literally, our weekends don't happen. But anyway, yes, big shout out to our Muslim faithfuls and big shout out to every listener of the 234 tribe that is also a Muslim. Big love to you guys. Thank you so much.
Yep, yep.
Hope you enjoyed your holiday. This was the big Salah, but we didn't see anything big happening. But okay, that's not the
Omo,
conversation. But
Omo.
still, and still,
Did you see the prices? The price of RAM now, price of car now. One
I see.
RAM now
See, did
Toyota
they give
Corolla
a?
now. I dey see
Did they give?
2.5, 2.2. I see,
Omo,
hey,
but can we? I don't know what episode we're going to talk about the cost of cars, but there's right now no car
next
in
week.
Nigeria that is 2 million naira.
No, there is. I saw one today.
Which one? Nigerian
Ah,
used what?
of course, in Nigerian use now. You want it to be terrible.
Nigerian used what? What car was it?
Ah, I'm looking for the name of that account. I follow it because I know say now there I go buy my car.
See, no, no,
Um,
this kind page wey be say dey sell motor 2 million
see now,
naira.
clean use 2006 Honda Accord. End of discussion. 2.1.
No, that car definitely has problems. 2 million naira. I've been at
Of
distress
course,
sale.
of course. First of all, it could be, there are a lot of distresses because people who are jackpot and want to sell off their cars. So
Hmm.
it's there. But you 2.1
Even
it did now. 2.1.
even for
Nice one.
distress, see Toyota Corolla, that Uber Toyota Corolla 2005, 2006, some more, e no dey market again. And if you see it is 4 million naira Nigerian use safe.
I'm seeing Toyota
E no
4Runner.
dey.
I'm seeing a
How
Toyota 4Runner,
much?
but like I said, this one no sabi run again now. Toyota 4 jogging. Now 4 jogger
I
be
don't
this one.
kill me.
It's a 3.4 negotiable. So you know say this one gets family problem. Yeah, this one will
Honestly, the
it will
car
haunt your
definitely
dreams.
has issue.
It will haunt
Hmm.
your dreams.
The money
I
wey you
don't
go
even look
use
at
repair the motor,
I don't look at
keep
Benz
am.
anymore. I don't even my eye no dey Benz right now because now blood.
Why?
Now
You
blood.
need to do.
Mm,
It should be
almost
there. It should
true.
be there. See, I see Ben.
2018 2018
Mm-hmm.
Range Rover Sport. 4 months used. You don't want to know what they're calling this. You will run.
Please tell me. I'm actually interested.
75
Tell me.
75M. Bougie.
That's what's up.
Uh,
Do you understand it?
Ford Focus. Same one. Clean use 2012 Ford Focus. Not bad. 3.7. I'm sure you can take 3.5
Me,
if you beg.
I know just see what I would say if you're going to go and buy a car, carry mechanic follow body
Serious
because
mechanic with the experience. So,
eh, may they no go do you the more
um,
you look, the less you see.
Toyota Matrix is now 4.5.
It should be more
Hey.
than that. Is Nigerian used?
No, this one where
What
I
year
am
is
is
Matrix?
used. Didn't mention. Foreign used 2007 Rolls Royce Phantom 190 million. Then that one no be for me. Now they want to
Okay.
get that one. I know my
God,
I
I
know my
beg.
portion. I know the looks on. So that Camry 5.2 2008. Okay.
See, I don't
We'll talk
trust
about cars.
any of these prices. Oh.
These are well, it's an Abuja based motorist, yeah, but
Ah, see, I saw one page that someone was saying it be like saying now, but how is it that Abuja has more affordable cars than Lagos, and now from Lagos they carry the motor come aside?
we don't know. Maybe they get different VAT for that place. We
Signs
can't
and
say.
wonders.
Mm-hmm.
Nigeria is the country of signs and wonders. They really
Yes.
make you wonder. Ah, God I beg.
Okay. Flop of the week. We are going straight into the chambers. The chambers of the Senate. And this one's from the Oga Pata himself, the Senate President,
Now you
Oga
go
Akpabio. Akpabio
see.
decided that in this time of need, want, hunger in the land, he said that if the present national anthem was not discarded back then, it would have stopped banditry in the country.
Oh,
Oh, lo, lo, lo. Ay, 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 ay. Oh, Baba don't turn on my
that's
piano.
a sorry case. A sorry case of a leader, of a Senate president is Akpabio because which kind capping, talking shit. What's he even
Hmm.
talking about? Are they trying to justify the speed with which they used to put the anthem into
Yes, no.
circulation? Abi, which one?
Yes.
Is
First
that
of all,
he trying
whenever I
to
see,
justify it?
first of all, when I see Akpabio, I just don't take him seriously. He gives me just like he makes me laugh a bit. I don't take him seriously.
See, and
But
the
this were
picture
his
that the
words.
media uses
They do it on purpose.
of him is always so funny.
Uh,
That one that he's laughing.
These were his words. He said, the other impactful bill signed by the National Assembly, they believe that bill is impactful. I'm reading for the Senate President. They
God,
believe it has impacted Nigerians. He said the other impactful bill signed by the National Assembly is the reverting to our old national anthem. A lot of people are not aware that there was a panel set up and made up of Nigerians to receive inputs from all over the world in 1959. So when people are saying we are bringing in colonial anthem, they need to look into the history of the Nigeria we held in. If we had kept that anthem, we probably would not have had would not have banditry today in Nigeria. Because if you take your neighbor as your brother, you will not kill him. Idea.
as if say the banditry where they
Don't leave
happen,
me.
now all of them, their hand is not inside it.
No, you know the
Oh
problem
dear.
because I think they interviewed some bandits and they said the reason why we are doing all this is because we don't have a national song to
National,
sing
yeah,
that brought
there was
us
no
into
brotherhood.
it does not
We
brotherhood.
couldn't
But now
start
that
the
they've this one,
brotherhood.
and if you don't
Yeah.
look at true, since they introduced the national anthem, banditry don't they reduce because these guys are now
In
singing,
fact,
they are singing the song every morning to give themselves a sense
you
of
understand?
patriotism. It,
That beg.
God will strike some people with lightning in Jesus' name. Amen.
See, amen. Especially the people in government in Nigeria, because why?
I
Since
don't
we will
get.
never get the balls to go attack them,
Hmm.
and
Anywho,
we're a very prayerful country. We need to pray the
very,
thunder and lightning bolt
very,
on their
very
heads.
prayerful. Okay,
See,
ladies and gentlemen, STEEZE has been done. We've delivered STEEZE
love
and
it,
composure 100%. Thank you for
hundred
working with us,
percent.
listening to us. If you have anything you want to add, subtract, input, just send us farmail at 234essential.com. We promise to release that release therapy next week. So please send in your release therapy so we can have at least two next week. At
Mm-hmm.
family 234. Wait, what's the family again? I just said it now. 234
One
essential
to
at
three for
family.com.
essential.
Family at 234essential.com. And
Love
yeah,
it. Please also follow us on every social media platform at 234 Essential Podcast, and be sure to like, rate, share, comment, send it to your friends and family. Let's make a whole family. Let's make this a family business. Please,
we
please,
see.
please, and ensure to be kind, practice proper hygiene, and
Yeah.
just stay blessed.
All right. Peace out. One love.